Hello and welcome to a fascinating. I mean, the show hasn't become fascinating as yet, but the match was pretty fascinating. First of all,
No doubt.
first match of the season in Kochi, Kerala Blasters versus Punjab. Kerala Blasters leading all through the match, and then Punjab comes back in the extra time, and they don't come back. They go on to win the match, take 3 points at there just said that the player of the match of today's match was ICC player of the match came today. You're on mute. Ashish, hello.
Hello, hello. হ্যাঁ, নেটওয়ার্ক
Rahul,
কোনো
you
ইস্যু
can
হচ্ছে
hear me?
দিদি? Yes, yes.
I think Trisha is facing some network issue.
Yeah.
I would request Trisha to rejoin again. But we can continue about the game. Snehashish, your first thoughts on the game. As you just mentioned that Nihal Sudeesh is the man of the match. He is the Kerala Blasters player who is playing for Punjab FC on loan, and we have all seen his energy throughout the game down the flanks.
Yes, yes, I am in absolutely shock. I am not that much shocked seeing that game. What I have just see now, that Nihal Sudeesh, who is the player of the match for today for Punjab FC, is currently playing from on loan from Kerala Blasters, and he is the man of the match in Kerala Blasters home ground. So I think this is an enormous story that I have found. I think, but yeah, excellent game for Nihal and. I don't know where all this fire were till 85th minute. Till 85th minute, it was not a good game. I will say, because not so much attacks were there. No, not so much threatening attacks were there from either side. Both teams were defensively were solid, but overall it was not not the game that we have expected from Kerala Blasters, especially because Kerala playing at their home. We all know how dangerous side they can be and the quality players they have. You have Noah Sadhui, you have like all the players that are in the attacking front. So I think the way they have played, they will be disappointing, and especially home match, losing all 3 points at the end of the match. So I think it's a disappointing start for them, but for Punjab, it's a fantastic start. I think 1 point here would have been great, but a 3 points is a bonus for them, I will say.
Outstanding, because last season Punjab was winless in their first 10 games. So, comparing to that, this season getting a win in their first game and also in an away game in front of the Manjapara fans. I think Punjab couldn't have asked for more. So it clearly shows that how hungry is Punjab to make a mark this season. Even last season also, they pulled off some fantastic win, but this season they have got off to a flying start, defeating Kerala Blaster at their home turf. But it's all again have to give credit to Luka Majcen. The moment he stepped onto the pitch, it totally changed the game. His energy, that made the difference in attacking front line of Punjab FC. Isn't it, Snehajish?
Yes, absolutely. And I was surprised and I asked you also that because I missed the first 30-40 minutes of the match. And where is Luka? Why didn't he start it? Is any injury or anything? So you said that he is on the bench, and we saw the impact that he brought after coming off the bench. And I think we all know what capabilities he has and what qualities he can bring into the pitch. Because last season we saw how frequently he scored those goals for Punjab, and today also first match of the season, he again opened the scoring for the team. I know it's a penalty, but still you have to score those, and I think it was good to see that he opened the scoring for the team. And again, superb energy, always going, always showing that urgency to going forward, looking for opportunities to score goals, and that's what all you need from a leader like Luka Madsen. I think good start from him as well in this season.
Can you guys
Request
hear
Trisha to
me?
continue.
See me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we can hear
Yeah.
you.
I don't know. There's something wrong with my other phone. It's throwing me out of the StreamYard app. But I don't know what you guys were discussing about. But we really need to understand what happened here. The whole match, Kerala Blasters leading, and then Punjab FC coming back and winning the match. on Kerala Blasters soil is just unbelievable. Where do you think, Rahul? Exactly what do you think went wrong towards the end for Kerala Blasters?
I think nothing went wrong. I think it's the squad depth of Punjab FC, that made the difference in the end of the game. A bit unfortunate for the Kerala fans because it's their it's Onam today. They could have sent their fans with smile in their faces, but unfortunately it's not. Also, they got the equalizer in the dying moment, but it's again Luka Majcen magic that he gave the assist to Midtjylland and he didn't miss the target. As we mentioned that it's a great start for Punjab because last season Punjab was winless in their first 10 games, and this season getting a win in front of the Manjapara fans in their first game, they couldn't have asked for more. So great start for Punjab. As I mentioned that it's their squad depth, because if you look at their squad, I think it's very much balanced. They have Will that's what I just forgot. Vidal, Pulga Vidal, then Luka Majcen, then Bakenga. Last season there were Madi Talan and on, and we all thought that this season, Punjab was not at their best, but I think their coach, their Greek coach, I think he has done a fantastic job this season with the squad. Going forward, we are expecting, many more such, surprising matches from Punjab FC.
Snehashish, you wrote in the group that it was a fantastic ball by Pritam Kotal. If I'm not wrong, wasn't Pritam Kotal in Kerala Blasters last season?
Yes, 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 yes.
I mean, I think it's a pretty horrible day for Kerala Blasters when their players, one previous player, one on loan to Punjab FC, are actually coming back to bite them. Talk to us about that pass because obviously you were super excited about it.
Yes, absolutely, and we all know that. And Pritam Kotal is a special player for us because he is from Bengal, and we all are. So that's a different connection with Pritam Kotal, and I think it was a brilliant ball. I think Rahul will agree with that, and that ball was as beautifully, put it in the box, and the way the hit and the way the striker headed the ball into the goal. I think it was meant to be 1-1, and the way Kerala, came back into the game. But unfortunately, but if you ask me, in the second goal that Rahul mentioned, Pritam Kotal had the chance to to handle Luka Manson pretty well than he did. I think he didn't manage to to control the ball and control him. He lost that duel, I think, with Luka Manson, and somehow Luka managed to give that assist, and then Philip completed the goal. I think that's a little bit of error from Pritam Kotal. But I think Suresh, I think their Kerala goalkeeper, I think Suresh could have done better. I think I will ask Rahul that Rahul can give that technical of as a goalkeeping position. But so Rahul, can Suresh can could have done better
Well,
at that
Rahul was
position?
a goalkeeper, is it? Like you said,
Yes.
technically. Okay, Rahul, the goalkeeper. Now concentrate and become that goalkeeper and tell us what Suresh could have done better.
Yeah, I think Suresh could have done better because last season, I have noticed Sachin because last season he was one of the find of Kerala Blasters, academy, and he did excellent job because I still remember, he denied Clinton Silva from the spot kick, at VYBK. But today, if you see, during the penalty of Luka Majcen, he could have done better. He just remained stranded. The ball was not very far. He could have easily dived. At least it doesn't matter in which side he is diving, but at least he should have uh, re- given response. But we didn't see that, and also in case of the second goal as well, he should have been a little bit more active, but he wasn't. I think Kerala has an option in their bench, that is Shom Kumar, because he has just returned from European Academy, and I think he has done really a good job in the Durand Cup. I was also expecting Shom Kumar to start, but again, Mikkel Stare has relied on Sachin Suresh. But I think going forward, I think Shom Kumar can be a better option for Kerala Blasters in place of Sachin.
But it would be early to change the goalkeeper right after the first match, right, Snehashish? Even though
Yes.
he could have done better, but first match probably is bit of a
Yes,
reaction.
yes, yes. Mistakes can happen with anyone. Yeah, mistakes have happened today with him. But I think as a player, he will try to rectify those. And I think, as Rahul mentioned, that last season he had a great season as a first season as a Kerala Blasters player. And I think that's that earned him the trust of the of the team, that he is your first goalkeeper in the ISL. As Rahul mentioned, the Shom Kumar was the first goalkeeper in the Duan Cup, but in the ISL, the team showed trust on him that Sachin Suresh is the man, and they have gone with it. I think one game criticize will be there because he has done mistakes, but I think one game doesn't decide that he needs to get changes. But I think he will come back. But still, I will say that he could have done better in case of both of the goals.
But in general, if I ask, and this is a question for the two of you, that one is, of course, analyzing the moments, which we are doing and we'll continue to do. But if I tell you overall, in the entire match, who would you say was the better team?
Obviously, it was Punjab. Kerala got their first corner in the 54th minute, so that shows how much uh, how better was Punjab throughout the game. I think in the last 10 or 15 minutes, the Punjab was bit the Kerala was bit lively in their attack, but apart from that, I think Kerala was much better. In all of their department. But for Kerala, I think I need to acknowledge how Vibin Mohanan has played, because he is bit of my favorite, because since his under 19 days I have been following him, and it clearly shows why Kerala has uh, let Jixon leave their side and join East Bengal, because they have their depth in the midfield. Vivin is an outstanding midfielder, and today in the second half he has shown a glimpses of what he is capable of showing in this season, because uh, after his inception in the midfield, the Kerala midfield got rejuvenated. uh, I can still remember the some long passes, some small passes. Those he was providing was top notch. I think we are again, we are looking forward to some outstanding season from Vivin Mohan this season.
Snehashi?
Yes, absolutely. I also agree with that. And me and Rahul was texting on WhatsApp that Vivin has a great game, and after Jason Singh's departure, it was a question mark that Vivin will have an added responsibility now, and will get that starting 11. So it will be an added pressure for him, being at such a young age. But the way he has played today, I think he has arrived, and I think it was good to introduce him in the second half, and and the impact was clearly evident on the field. And especially, I think me and Rahul was watching, and the ball that he delivered at the last moment, and the header was very clear. And somehow, the Punjab goalkeeper saved the header, but the ball that he delivered, that was also world class delivery. I think overall it was a great game from him. Hopefully, he can start now from going forward, into the second game. I think he can be one of the players, who can be one of the player guaranteed a place in the starting level.
Absolutely. But Rahul, can we take a few comments? Before we take a few comments, just a request that whether you want to comment or you don't want to comment, do not use abusive words, because it just makes no sense. Because it's a very matured, I mean, all of us are matured individuals. If you have questions, ask using normal words. Shagnik Ghosh, till now the worst team is East Bengal, coming from a East Bengal supporter. No, Shagnik, the team is not worst. Yes, East Bengal played badly. They did not seem to have much of a game plan, but I don't think the team is worse. Like when you're talking about team, if you mean the squad, then no. If you mean the game play that they showed, the style of play that they showed yesterday, then yeah, I have to agree with you. I'll go to Sneha first and then Rahul
Yes,
with the
I
same
also
question.
agree. Yes, I also agree with Tushari that you cannot tell after one game only of the season that your team is bad. I think that is very harsh from a supporter. And I think we all know that what a good squad East Bengal have in this season, and this is the best chance for them, to get back into the to get entry into the top six for the first time in the ISL history. And I have always mentioned, I will continue mentioning that if in this season East Bengal fail to do that, I think that will be their worst ever result in last 10 years. I will say that because this is the squad that you need to be at least in the top four or top six minimum. You have to be. So I think after one game, it is very early to say that the squad is wrong. You need to change the coaches. You need to change the players and all. I think players are all matured enough, all experienced enough. They all know that what went wrong yesterday. And I just hope that in the second game against Kerala Blasters in Kerala, I think that will be a tough game for sure. Because I think after today's loss, Kerala will be more hungrier. I think Kerala will be more hungrier to win that game in front of the home crowd, because the home crowd, the support they brought today also, I think they will be they will be more, they will be very disappointed, and especially the Kerala side will be more disappointed to showcase that game in front of the home crowd. I think so. So I am waiting for that game,
And the
but I
crowd
hope
will
that
be bigger. And the
exactly
crowd
the
will be
crowd will,
bigger
yes,
because
because of the
today a lot
Onam
of
Absolutely, because
people,
celebration.
yeah,
today because of the
Yes,
Onam, they have
Onam
allowed only
celebration.
50%
Yes,
crowd. So
because of the Onam
exactly.
exactly.
celebration, the crowd was less, so crowd will be bigger. But I just hope that East Bengal can make a good mark in the second game against Kerala Blasters.
Rahul, Gokul says Nihal against his parent club was electric. I think we discussed this, but take the comment. And Gokul
Yeah,
also says
absolutely. I
that
think
yeah,
Yeah, I think Gokul stepped on oh, not Gokul, sorry. I think Vivin has the ability, not this comment. I think Nihal, yeah. I think
yeah.
Nihal stepped onto the pitch tonight, keeping in mind that he need to prove himself, performing against his parent club, because he didn't get the opportunity for Kerala, but the Punjab gave him Punjab believed in his ability and gave him the opportunity, and he just made the most of it. I think in the Duran Cup also I have noticed Nihal, his speed down the flanks, his ability to provide cross for the forward in the box. I think he's really capable of doing wonder for Punjab FC this season. And Punjab FC, always has been known for, since their I League days, has been known for giving opportunity to their younger players. Take note of Avishek, take note of Mitei. There are a lot of players. Keep Jain have been doing fantastic job for Punjab FC. So they believe in their youngster, and their youngster also get the opportunity, take the opportunity with both hands and make the most use of it.
I'll ask the next one to Snehashish. The way I'm saying, as if I have five, six guests. Of course, the next one is Snehashish. Vibin has the ability to play in Europe. You think so?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
Actually,
And
few days ago, we heard the rumor that Kerala Blasters was in talks with a Greek club so that they can arrange a 1 month camp for Vivin. So I don't know what happened about that, but we heard about that. But
okay,
the great thing is that 1 month ago Vivin suffered a hamstring pull, so now he has fully recovered. So now he's fully fit to play the game.
okay. So I think after this statement from Rahul, I think he has all the ability to play in the Europe. If, so, but
Or
the
at least
game
we
play
know, or
exactly,
at least we
exactly.
know that Kerala wants him to,
Yes,
have a proper
yes,
training in
yes, absolutely.
Europe surrounding.
And as a Indian football fan, if any player, not only Vivin, any player if get an opportunity to play in Europe in any tier, third tier, second tier, top tier, any tier, it will be a great feeling for us as a fan, and it will be a good experience for the player and for Indian football also to have that quality of player in their side. So I think overall, the only thing that I can say that the way he played tonight, it was good to see him, and he has all the quality to be in that starting 11. And I just mentioned earlier also that from second game going forward, I just wish that he can get a place in the starting 11.
Absolutely. Gokul again says Kerala Blasters with Luna will be a different team. Rahul.
I cannot agree more with Gokul. Absolutely, we all know about Luna's energy in the attacking front line, because last season also Luna missed most of the season. This season also he is missing the first game due to some for personal reason, and he will be back soon. And I think against East Bengal we'll see him in the playing 11. We know Luna has the
Everybody
capability
will play
to
against
take.
East Bengal only.
No, I think he will be back to play against East Bengal, because the next
Yeah,
game
yeah.
for Kerala is against East Bengal. We all know what Luna can do, his presence in front of the box. He can take long ranger from outside the box. He can provide
Yeah.
some defense breaking pass and all. So I think today's game, Kerala was really missing Luna. I think Luna and Noah Sadui together, I think they are going to be threatening for the opponents.
Prabal Sethi says, as a Punjab FC fan, I am very happy and I think they are the dark horses of this ISL. What are your thoughts, Snehashish?
See, dark horses maybe for the top six, maybe the dark horses, especially
What
after
else
this.
will they be dark horses for, Sneha? Top six only, no? Bottom के लिए क्या
No,
dark horses होंगे?
as a Punjab FC fan, he would have thought that they are the dark horses for the trophy. He can think
अच्छा,
like that.
like that. Okay. Well said.
Yes,
Well
yes,
said,
yes,
Sneha. Got
yes.
it.
But for me, I think they can be one of the dark horses for the top six. But it will be tough. We all know how tough the ISL is, and it will not be easy. After one game, it is very hard to believe that one team is bad, just the way that East Bengal fans said that the East Bengal is the worst team, and one team is very good. The way Kerala played today, Kerala fans might be saying on their social media right now, this is the worst team that they have seen in the last 4 or 5 years. But that is not the quality of players they have. That is not, you have Noah Sadui who had a great season last year for FC Goa. I know he had a very bad game today. He was not seen in the penalty boxes. He was not seen, making those runs and those moves. But it's okay. One of the off days maybe for as a team for Kerala. Who knows? Against East Bengal, they might come up and they play one of the best games of there. But let's see how it goes. I think best time to predict how and where a team going to finish. I think after at least 3 4 games. I think after 3 4 games, it will be understandable that where a team can make a finish. I think before that
You
it
know,
is bit time.
this is what tells me that Snehashish has never been an RCB fan. After 3 4 games, if you were to predict where RCB will end every single season in IPL, you would have predicted that they will not make playoffs even in a single season. We always do it at the
Yes,
end. So no,
yes,
in a longish. Why am I bringing in RCB? Is the point that I'm trying to make is in a longish franchisee league, the format that ISL
yes.
has or an IPL has, it's very difficult to predict.
Very different.
A team which starts losing 4 5 games in the trot, a team which starts winning 4 5 games in the trot, it just completely changes the league stands, like the league standings. And I mean, again, a longish tournament. I'm repeating this longish tournament because there will be injuries. The good players might have to go out. The average players might have to come in. Some average players will click for some squad. So analyzing an entire team after a single match is a little difficult. um, but Pritam Chakraborty is saying that Rahul, you should have got a red card for your third class tackle. No, not you, the player Rahul.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was totally unnecessary. It happens in a neighbor football. If a neighbor, when there's a match going on, the neighbor, suppose one team is they are losing at the end. They do these kind of things. I think it was totally unnecessary from Rahul KP. I think it was a desperate tackle from him. It could have made Luka to miss the next 2 or 3 games if it was to some large extent. But fortunately, Luka is back. The injury was not big, so I think it's fortunate for Luka. But I think Rahul should not do this. He should keep his attitude in control. I think it's just the frustration. But as a
Frustration.
footballer, I think you need to keep your frustration on check. So that's what I think.
Snehashish, squad wise, East Bengal is very strong. Exactly, Akhil, what we were saying. But again, need to have at least 4 5 matches to have any judgment on any team. Absolutely. In case of Kerala Blasters, every time Blasters started with a loss, they have reached finals. So,
Oh,
hope. Now, this is an
oh,
interesting stat. You know,
yes. The last
every time
time
they have
was
started with
actually.
a loss.
Yes, yes. I think so. This might be a trick for them. I think they also have found this stat. Maybe I think their statsman have said so. Go and lose the game. so, so maybe
Yes, that's why.
you.
That's why they tried hard in the extra time.
Yes, yes, yes. But okay. Let's see where they finish. But absolutely, they have the squad to go. To go to the final. At least top four finish they can make with the squad they have. Even the coach is much experienced. He has all the tactics on his back, and hopefully they can. But as he also mentioned that after 4 5 games we need to judge a team, and for Kerala also I think you need to give them time. The main thing that I noticed, maybe I think you both will agree with me that Kerala are yet to finalize their starting 11. I think I think they are yet to finalize their starting 11. I think absolutely Luna was not there. I think that was a major miss. I think Luna is the playmaker. Just like yesterday, East Bengal missed Mahathir Talal in the middle. Their main playmaker. Same, Luna is the main playmaker for Kerala Blasters. I think Luna is the missing thing that they need to use in the second match.
Absolutely. Snehashish, one thing stands for, I think both Snehashish and Rahul will agree with me. I think one thing stands for all the teams that have lost their opening counter is it clearly seems that the squad strength probably is not the problem. The problem more of is the fact that the playing 11 probably has not been completely decided. You know, they don't have their best 11 on the pitch. At least they're not starting with their best 11, or at least that is what it seems. Right, Rahul? The teams that have lost, um,
Yeah, absolutely. I
mainly
think
obviously, yeah.
this is a pretty common. I think it's a pretty common thing in the first 2 or 3 games. Obviously it's common that coaches will take time to settle with their playing 11. Some of them have got preseason tournament, but some of the teams haven't played any preseason tournament. So obviously, it's a long league. So it's not like that. The coaches will start the league, with the fire in their belly and will go for win. All out for win in the first 1 or 2 games. Obviously, they will take time. For Kerala, I think as two of their foreigners joined late, so that's why I think still, they haven't gelled together, and as well, they are missing Luna. That was a big miss in the first game. That's why I think their playing 11 was not fixed. But for Kerala, I would like to point out that there's Sandeep Singh, who was playing as a right back. I think, he can easily, Michael Sterry can easily replace Pritam Kotal with him. Pritam Kotal can play as a right back. As we have already noticed, the cross he provided, towards the end of the game. So why not Pritam Kotal in the right back position and Hormipam Ruiba in the center back position when you have a lot of options in the bench? Because we have seen Pritam Kotal to play as a right back, many times, in his career. So that's one point I would like to point out. And yeah, talking about the losing teams, obviously for Odisha FC, I think though Sergio Lobera has got the Bandodkar trophy, but still I think he hasn't got his playing 11 right. It will take time for the teams, to get his stuck to his proper playing 11.
Yeah, I am confused by Pritam's comment. No, not Pritam Kotal, but the comment is on Pritam Kotal. I think I'm a little confused. So Pritam Chakrabarti says Punjab FC last goal was due to Pritam's casualness. I would like to know your opinion. I'm missing something.
Yes, absolutely. I think I also said that Pritam could have done better to to stop Luka Manson.
Ah,
Okay,
okay, got
okay.
it.
So Luka Manson. So
He
his
was a bit
carry.
inconsistent throughout the
Yes,
game.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Um,
I think Rahul mentioned me this thing earlier also that in the attacking position, Pritam Kotal is pretty good. And what we witnessed also today that when he delivered that beautiful ball into the box, but when it comes to defense, when it comes to winning those duels, physical battles, I think Pritam Kotal needs to work more. And it was evident also when we saw that duel again with Luka Manson. And Luka Manson won that battle, managed to give that assist, and from that assist the second goal came and Punjab won eventually 2-1. So I think that's an area that Pritam Kotal might look to to improve. But overall, I again said that okay, Pritam Kotal made that mistake, but again Sachin Suresh could have done better to stop that goal because it was like for a goalkeeper I think Sachin Suresh has all the time to understand that it was the only way to score that goal. So he could have positioned himself in a better way. I think that's all. But yes, absolutely, that in the second goal, Pritam could have done better, and hopefully he will do better in the next games.
Absolutely. Um, Before moving on to tomorrow's match, because I would like to talk to you guys a little on tomorrow's match. Prabal Sethi, who himself is a Punjab FC fan, he told me, he told me, no, he told me in the YT comments, which are the teams youth we are supporting in ISL? Teams? Why will we support teams? We all
We
have,
support
see, we are
football.
from Bengal. We are from Bengal. You have to understand, we don't choose the team we support. It's a family legacy that we carry. You know, when you're born, there is a stamp on your head which you have to carry. For me, the stamp was East Bengal, and for the other two, it was Mohan Bagan. So we I don't think we have much of an option. We are going with it, and we are proud of our teams, no matter
Definitely.
how good or bad, it happens. So, Pritam Chakraborty is asking ISL top six prediction.
It's too early to say. It's too
Yeah, I
early to
mean,
say.
you can't be predicting top six. I don't think Pritam asked on the basis of the
After
matches you
one.
have watched. It's on the squad. See, forget that the tournament has begun. If you have to like think of the squad and say these are my top six.
For me, I think it's so far who is the better side. I think Mohun Bagan, then Mumbai, and then FC Goa, the top three, and then obviously Odisha, and I will also include Punjab. Punjab is the fifth team, and then why not Chennai? Chennai has shown their squad strength in the first game, so why not Chennai? Then Chennai. These are my top six.
Snehashish.
For me, Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, FC Goa, Mumbai, Odisha, and I think who am I missing? Bangalore. Yeah, Bangalore.
Sorry, I missed Bangalore. No.
Yeah,
No,
Bangalore.
you can only have
Bangalore
six.
should
You
be
can't name.
Bangalore should be in the top four. To be honest, Bangalore should be in
Yeah,
the top four. Forget about
Then
top
you have
six.
to
They should be
throw
in the
one
top
of the teams out that you have said.
Punjab.
yeah. Then I think let's stick to Punjab and throw Chennai out of the top six.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay.
Well done. Perfectly fine. Now let's talk about the third Bengal club, which is going to make its ISL debut. Rahul, you were there today. Just tell us about the atmosphere a little, and I will obviously come to you, Snehachish, on how does it feel to have three Bengal clubs in ISL, and also what does it mean for Mohammedan to be, part of ISL. Rahul.
So far, I haven't changed the atmosphere because there's no one in the outside the training ground because of the weather condition. We all know it has been raining incessantly at Kolkata since morning. So none of them went to watch their training. But I am pretty sure it's going to be full house at the tomorrow at the Kishore Bharati Mohammedan's home ground. But the biggest thing is that it's going to be a historic moment for the Kolkata club Mohammedan SC because the first time they will be stepping on the pitch to play ISL. Obviously, formidable opponent Northeast because they have just lifted the Durand Cup. Obviously, they have some top-notch foreigners, Guillermo, then Ajaruddin. They have beaten Mohun Bagan. That's the biggest boost for them. But for Mohammedan players, I think so far the management have made them aware about their fan base, their rich history. So they need to play keeping those things in mind. They need to put up spirited performance if they have to win against Northeast. It's not going to be easy because they are the I League champions, I know, but ISL is totally a different gravy. So I think Chenishov need to motivate his boys in a different way this time.
Snehashish, the whole how does it feel about three Bengal clubs, and how does it feel knowing that Mohammedan is going to create history? Whatever happens, forget the match result.
Yes, yes, yes.
The moment they enter the pitch, it's a historic moment, as Rahul said.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And I think last year it was a golden year for Bengal football, I will say, because Mohun Bagan lifted the ISL Shield, East Bengal winning the Super Cup, and then Mohammedan winning that I League, and they earned this ISL spot. They have not given at a plate that you come and play the ISL. They earned this place, and I think it is going to be a historical moment for them, for the fans. We all know the huge fan base they have. I can remember some I League days where these all three top Kolkata clubs used to play together. So I think it's a tremendous year for Bengal football to see all these three teams in ISL and six derbies. We are going to visit six derbies here, so we can understand the atmosphere going to be in those all six matches at Joe Bharati Stadium. And I am expecting in every derby I am expecting 50,000 plus fans, and
Easy.
definitely and easily. So let's see how it goes. And as Rahul mentioned, it will not going to be easy. And today also Mohammedan coach also mentioned in the press conference that as a team we just need to enjoy this moment. We need to understand the feeling of this league, because we are going to face top teams with top foreign players who are better than us and already have vast experience of playing in this top tier Indian football. So I think I think the players are ready to enjoy this moment. Hopefully, already earlier today they had a setback. In the transfer market, Mohun Bagan hijacked their new signing. That's how I know. I don't know. Suddenly it happened out of nowhere, so it's a setback for them. But hopefully, it will not impact them in tomorrow's match, and hopefully they can make a good impact.
I would like to add something. As someone who has played cricket, not football, in the Maidan area, of course, and as someone who has been part of the ISL broadcast from the first season of ISL,
Yes,
it's
yes,
it's a different feeling to have from having zero Bengal club to having three Bengal
exactly.
clubs and three of the top Bengal clubs.
Yes,
Like when you talk about East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, Mohammedan Sporting, I don't think it's only about the matches they have won or the tournaments they have won. Their legacies, the club legacies, go way beyond the tournaments, the matches, everything else. The coaches coming in, going out, every single thing. And I think that is where I'm super excited. I think the when I got the ISL fixture this year, it felt so good because, as I said, my first question when I was doing the first year of ISL was, we don't have a single club from Bengal, which is where Indian football's hub is. It always was. It always was. And now for Bengal football to not only win tournaments, as you said, all the three teams have won some major tournaments. For them to be part of this whole ISL, movement, I would say, is a fantastic feeling. And I think it also makes me feel, of course, it's a proud moment for all of us, but I think the other part is it also makes me feel the kids, the young kids in Bengal who want to
yeah.
take up football. Now again, in the middle there was a bit of a crisis with the Bengal football part, but now uh, again that whole the whole motivation, inspiration to go ahead and take football as a career is back, which is fantastic. And Rahul, your last thoughts on tomorrow's match before we close. We'll be coming back tomorrow, right? Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Why not? Because as we mentioned, that it's a historic moment, and we'll try in our best way possible to celebrate that moment of Mohammedan. And to add something extra, obviously, let's predict the playing 11, and also Kadir's injury going to be a big blow because uh, their total plan was centered around Kadiri. Even coach also mentioned to us that. In some crucial matches like against formidable teams like Mumbai or Mohun Bagan, Kadiri, who can play as a both CDM and centre back, was going to be as another centre back alongside Joseph Adjei. So it shows, how big blow is Kadiri's injury. The club is yet to find their replacement, but I think their job is almost done, and very soon they are gonna announce their new signing. But before that, they're gonna miss Kadiri in their first game. And also another point to add is that you know all the players and coaches they feel that they have got a short preparation period for this ISL because only 25 days of training is not enough to play in such a big league. Most of the teams have got more than 40 days, but Mohammedan hasn't got because of many kind of logistic issues. So that also one thing that's major concern for Mohammedan. So what they are trying to do is to gather as much points they can in the first 3 or 4 fixture, and by that time they could settle themselves in the league. So that's the one way they can do. But talking about playing 11, I think I will be on their Brazilian striker Franca, and apart from there, the three foreigners are from their previous team as well, which played I League. That is Joseph Adjei, Alexis, and Kasimov. But obviously, I will be on Franca, and I think Sajad Hussein Pere and Makhan Chote because they are from ISL team. So obviously their addition, without any doubt, going to strengthen their squad. And obviously there are some top talents who made mark in the I League for Mohammedan. So they will be also eager to prove themselves in the ISL this season, like Rem Sanga, Juidika, and at the same time Rocher Jela. So we need to keep an eye on these talents as well.
Sneha?
I think nothing more to it. I just want Mohammedan fans, to be calm and support the team because it will not be easy for them, and you have to understand that with this squad, first time in ISL, it will not be easy. So after one match or two match, don't give up and just support the team. I hope if Mohammedan gets that support, and if they manage to put up some spirited performance, they have the capability to finish at least within top 10. I am not saying that they should finish top 6, because they are the Mohammedan, they have that legacy, they are one of the Kolkata Giants, so they should have finished in the top 6. The things doesn't work like that. So I think the fans should become and should support themselves and let them enjoy this moment. I think that's the way for Mohammedan this time around. Hopefully from next season onwards they can do good, but I just wish all the best to them, and hopefully good start to them for tomorrow. And we all be there at the field, so we all will be witnessing the game from the ground.
You all will be witnessing, we all will be witnessing the historic moment. uh,
Yeah.
Snehashish, I will just contradict you in one small aspect before I close the show. That is, you are not a fan if you have not expressed extreme concerns. Like the day
Yeah.
your team wins, you feel
Yeah.
your team
Yeah.
should be given the
Yeah.
best
Exactly.
team award.
Trophy.
The day
Yeah.
your team loses, you feel like
Yeah.
change every player. Just change the squad, change the team,
But
change the owner.
Mohammedan fans' feeling is different. When their team goes through failure, their feeling is different. We can't
Yes,
match
I
it
mean,
with other team fans. Yeah.
yes, but in general, Snehashish and I have been getting such comments. Rahul, I am sure in English you also have been getting comments about sacking Molino, about sacking Curl Squadron right after the first match. While I understand, that is exactly what I was telling Snehashish, that you're not a fan if you have not, behaved extremely, you know. So it's perfectly fine. And we also get some good comments. So all you guys join us back tomorrow 9:30 p.m., or rather I wouldn't say the exact time because it depends on when the match finishes. And let's hope that it's a historic moment anyway. Mohammedan Sporting can make it more historic for themselves, for ISL, for their fans. And Rahul and Snehashi, thank you so much for joining me today. And keep watching ISL. Whether you watch the match or not, guys, you have to log into Rev Sports and follow our show, because, in fact, it's the best thing. Tomorrow, the weekdays are starting at the office. If you can't watch the match, just join our show. You will get exact updates, exact reviews, with some extra dose of our own analysis, because we have football experts Rahul Giri, Snehashish Mukherjee. We will be joined by Rohan Chaudhary as well. So there will be Boria Majumdar, there will be Debashish 10. I was going to say Debashish Majumdar, I don't know why, but anyway, that's the indication that I need to close the show. And of course, I'll be there for comic relief and also for some, analysis and opinions. So keep joining us. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell icon so that every time we come live, whether it's cricket, because the India Bangladesh series is beginning. After that, there's women's World Cup in Dubai, and of course, ISL will continue. So do stay tuned to Records. Thank you. Good night.